Hey everybody, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's beer review. We got another one of Stone's Enjoy By series today. This is the Enjoy By 2 1416 Black IPA. Obviously February 14th, Valentine's Day. They seem to be sticking with the holiday dates for a lot of these. I know they did one for Christmas, they did one for Halloween. May have been a New Year's one. If so, I didn't catch it. But Valentine's Day, so it seems like they've got a theme here that they're going to stick with. They did put out two with the 2/14/16 date on them: a black IPA and an unfiltered IPA. I'm a bigger fan of the black IPAs than the unfiltered, which is why I decided to grab this one. Now, it's after midnight on January 31st. Probably won't be uploading this video for a few days, probably next weekend. So we're getting it in before the date to drink it, about 2 weeks ahead of time. Gives me a little bit of time. I may go pick up the unfiltered and give you a quick review of that one as well, but I'm not sure. And with the time crunch, and I got a whole extreme beer festival coming up next weekend, hoping to get some footage of that and show you guys how much fun we had there. Anyway, all that aside, we've got the black IPA Enjoy By February 14th 2016 right here in front of us. We're going to check it out tonight. Hit me up down below with a like and a share, and if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. Hopefully you're getting some value out of these, and it's taking some of the mystery out of standing in front of your local beer cooler and wondering exactly what you may or may not like. Everybody's tastes are different. I offer you my opinion and the opinion of some of my friends when they're available. So, again, hopefully you're getting some value out of these. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Now, Stone IPAs are awesome. They always have been, probably always will be. The market's getting flooded with IPAs lately because a lot of people like the IPAs, but I think it makes us ignore some of the better, or not necessarily better, but some of the other brews, some of which may be better than the IPAs in terms of your own particular tastes, that are put out by Stone. As a matter of fact, they've done so much with their Arrogant Bastard Ale, which is such a perfectly balanced beer, that they've actually spun off and had set up a second brewery, Arrogant Bastard Brewery, to basically handle that beer and all of its different derivatives. So definitely worth checking out. Stone's been putting a lot of beers out for their 20th anniversary. They're re-releasing some of their old anniversary beers. They're doing some new stuff. They got a lot of stuff going on with collaborative brews, just really putting a lot of different things on the market that are worth checking out. But I guess my original point was, I don't want the fact that their IPAs are so great to overshadow the fact that they've got a lot of other great beers to check out. So, yeah, I've had a few tonight, so I'm rambling. Thanks for putting up with it. It's very dark. I mean, there's a bit of brown where it gets a little thinner, so there is some light getting through here. It's not as dark as a porter or a stout, but it is definitely a black IPA because it's got that black overall color to it, fading to brown where the beer gets thinner. It's not really effervescing a lot, so I'm thinking it's going to be fairly thin in mouthfeel compared to some of your darker, heavier beers, but it is going to be heavier than a typical IPA, being a black with a stronger malt backbone to it. I'm really not getting much off of the aroma. Maybe a little bit of just a bit of basic hoppy bitterness. Nothing special. No citrusy, piney, or floral notes. Nothing like that standing out for me. Very, very subtle. Very subtle hop characteristic in the aroma. Medium bodied. Not quite as heavy as I would have thought given the color. Hits you up front with a hoppy bitterness, a little bit of pininess, and some floral notes to it. As I drink it, though, I'm getting hints of coffee and some chocolate with an overall roasty flavor that's blending really well with the hoppy bitterness. Primarily a piney note coming through in the hops. There's that coffee taste in the aftertaste more coming through. It's interesting. It's quite good. I mean, it's obviously a fresh brew. It's difficult to describe the flavor of fresher hops versus something that's had time to sit in the bottle and mature. It's almost like fresh cut grass, a similar taste and aroma, and it comes through in the brew. That's kind of a hallmark of the Enjoy By series, because they are fresh beers. They've just been bottled recently, maybe enjoyed a little bit of aging while fermenting, but not much more than that. Overall, this is very, very good. I'm going to hit this with a 4 out of 5. Just because the fresh flavor and the hoppy bitterness combining with a very strong malt backbone with a bit of coffee coming through. I'm really liking it, but it's just not blowing my mind. It's a very solid, very delicious, very well-rounded beer. So a good 4 out of 5 for me. Definitely check it out. Pick up a bottle before it's too late. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Want to hear what you have to say. Get some different opinions on there. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.